What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're kind of throwing together a review of the Superman Fam event. If you guys haven't seen the podcast and things like that, these clips are coming from that, but I wanted to kind of grab the initial thoughts plus our review as it ended, throw them together in this video so you can easily see it all in one spot. So let's go check it out. The Superman event, and I'll throw it over to you first, GC. You know, this is your first event in this game. You know, some of us, we've been here since global launch, so we've done Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all of that. But how are you feeling about the event, all the stuff going on with it, since you're able to get in that, especially from the free-to-play perspective?
Yeah, this first event has really been amazing to me. I jump into it. First off, it doesn't feel like one event. It feels almost like three events. You've got gifting back and forth and collecting your geological rocks. There's a joke on my server about sending them in for study. We'll tell you if they're A+ or not. And then you've got like this weird minesweeper poke at it method.
Yeah.
And then plus the daily quest to get you more scanners to play that and to get more tennis balls through the gifts or otherwise to unlock crypto and then use this super sniff to unlock more of the minesweeper mode. It's been a really engaging event. Like it's slowed down now. We're probably over the halfway point. It's slowed down a little bit, but as a free-to-play player, I immediately felt participation in it.
Yeah.
I was in there. I was clicking things, and it felt like there was a lot of content in this event.
And you
definitely have enjoyed it.
You missed one whole part too. You got the colossal crisis where you're having to attack the big monster. they threw a lot at us with this event.
Yeah, there was a whole lot, which to that it's easy to miss because it almost just feels like your typical coordinated assaults, just reskinned for the event. And it wasn't until you pointed it out to me that it actually has like a max HP. So it's like the first 2 minutes of daily reset where everybody's doing coordinated results, and then that's the leaderboard. And that part of the event's done for the day, but we're still going to coordinate assault for our geological rocks, the cinemas gifts, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of content, which I felt was for the first event that my server has gotten, the first event that I'm playing in, it felt like a lot of content. And again, just like a huge event. And my first question was like, how often am I going to be getting so much content, so much injection of resources, you know, not to mention, I mean, we'll talk about it more, but a whole character free.
Yeah.
Free. I've gotten the best doggo that we'll talk about on my channel for free in this event. Huge content. Huge content. It's
definitely been crazy. Like we've had a few different events, and again, with when you started, you had already missed out on the Wonder Woman and the Aquaman. Wonder Woman was different. I think there was also a Dr. Fate event. So I think this is the fourth event that we had. Wonder Woman and Dr. Fate had this weird Monopoly thing where you roll dice, you move around a board, and then you get stuff on spaces you land on. But Aquaman and Superman have this whole find the right one to get to the next level, right? And it opens up everything. But you know, with Aquaman, they didn't have. I think they did have the gift giving, but it wasn't to the same level. But now it's like, you're getting all these gifts. You've got that. They added the crisis event, which is kind of new, so that was tacked onto it. And then, of course, this free, you know, crypto that you can get just by giving those gems around. So again, we're not going to dig too far into crypto in this video, so make sure you check out the second half over with GC, because we're definitely going to be diving into crypto himself. But yeah, getting a free character is just pretty amazing in general.
Yeah, and through talking with you throughout the week and everything, I've kind of learned like the events leading up to this, kind of how you explained, like it's almost like this event, from my understanding, has taken pieces of all the other events and conglomerated it together. It really feels that like I don't know. Maybe it would be different if I had started earlier on, but
Mhm.
like coming into this event and it being really fully fleshed out.
Yeah.
And then I knew the server age and stuff and the bleed schedule and
Mhm.
how that differs based off of which server you're on. And then I also learned like this is a global event. You and I cross server get into this.
Mhm.
It felt really cool. And
Yep.
it also, I don't know, there's a little bit of envy that I have for your experience because you can see how the devs have progressed this.
Yeah.
But having talked to you with it, it really does feel like this event shows how was it Fun Plus
Yeah.
is intervate not innovating,
Yeah.
and iterating over their ideas and making them better and better. And
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun with it. So if this is the kind of events that we're having right now in
Mhm.
DC Dark Legion, I'm super excited for the future because I
Yeah.
am bought into this game. I'm willing to keep playing on it.
Yeah.
I'm curious. How many? We're going into the Super Fam event. Sorry to just jump right into it,
No,
but
you're
I'm
good.
looking at my inventory here. I've got one tennis ball just hanging out. How many spares did you end up with here as a winner?
So I ended up with I think 11 spares, so slightly off to be able to get the 20. Again, at reset we should be getting compensated for that, probably gems or something like that. But yeah, it was speaking of that part about it, I was really excited that they gave us ways to use tennis balls
Mm-hmm.
in the exchange because I did actually max out my whole tennis balls for crypto.
Now, was that in the shop at the
No.
beginning of the event? Because I don't remember seeing it. And okay, and then I
Yeah.
went towards the end of the event. I was like, "What am I going to do with these spare tennis balls?" And I was like, "Oh, excellent! Yes, I'll absolutely." So
Yeah.
yeah, that was excellent. I'm very happy to have seen that.
Yeah, I think that was again one of the good things about this game is the devs are very plugged in and they're listening to the community 24/7 because one of the first 2 days, I think it was Ravenheart over in the Discord was posting up. He had already finished all of the crypto stuff on like day 2 and then he had like 100 more tennis balls because I think everybody was just flooding him with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I can't give them away. Wish I would have known because I know even in our group, the first day we pushed everybody to donate to one particular person, and then we went to another person. We kind of moved down the line in the league, and when that happened, even our person was like, I told everybody to quit giving them to me, and I'm still getting them every day, even though he was maxed. So
Right.
they listened to us and they added it to the shop to where we could exchange those just for straight crypto shards. And yeah, I thought that was really cool of them.
Yeah, that was really excellent. I really enjoyed the Super Fam event. I'm gonna be honest that
Mhm.
the most tempted I've been to try to just break the free to play because like I had a couple of like I think I'm gonna end up with 10 extra or maybe
Mhm.
20 extra. What something I got extra crypto shards, right?
Yeah.
So I was really tempted to do a little bit of some sort of purchase, try to get those extra shards,
Yeah.
get that one more star. But we're free to play here. We're
Yeah.
staying free to play. So I didn't do that. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping maybe if it's future banner he returns, or if they just end up
Mhm.
putting him in mother boxes or something. But I'm
Yeah.
hoping to see some future crypto shards because he's right on the edge of a new star.
Yeah, and talking to some of the people over in the Discord, including some of the community managers and things like that, they did hint at the fact that he should be coming to boxes again. Time frame, things like that, we're not sure, but I would imagine it shouldn't be too long, at least to get him in the mother boxes. What we've seen with a lot of characters are when they come out, they end up there pretty quickly, but then it may take a little bit of time to get into the selectors, as well as the ambles and things like that. But honestly, I think they're getting more on top of that type of stuff and how to get those characters there. So it wouldn't surprise me. Again, this will be coming out Friday morning, so should have some patch notes pretty soon just because Super Fam event just ended. So they got to let us know what's next. So I'd imagine whether it's today or this weekend, we get some patch notes or something that shows us where they're at with that. Even if it's not saying it's now, it may tell us like, hey, in the future, that's what's coming, because they are really good about telling us what's in the future. But I would agree with you. I think that this event, like we talked about last week, I think it hit all the marks. Like it gave us everything we wanted and some that we didn't even ask for. We were excited about. So,
yeah, it's like I say, it was a great event for me to run into as a new player, and I honestly, when I saw the option in the shop were you buying shards? I think maybe it was buying crypto shards.
Yeah,
maybe you were buying anvil. I forget what it was. It was shards, right?
Yeah, you could buy crypto shards, you could buy anvils, but they did have just straight up 2 different levels of crypto shards.
Right. But I meant for the tennis balls. I think it was crypto shards that you could purchase.
It was.
And when I first saw that pop up in the shop, I straight up just assumed I didn't see it the first time. So having spoken with you and seeing where their events have evolved from, hearing about like the first time we played and seeing these cosmetic options, right? We had talked about that, and I really love the fact that yes, the cosmetic options in there, it's got stat bonuses, but I didn't feel any sort of bad way about just chilling on that and not worried about it. So I think it was a good compromise there. And then again, having that option pop into the shop, it really is kind of set an expectation to me as a new player that these devs are listening and that they can adapt quickly. So I hope that expectation holds true continuing through my journey here. But if this is a way, if Superfam event is any indication to future events, I'm all for it. I am all for it. This was a blast.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, make sure to check out the podcast. We got a lot of interesting thoughts coming out from my side, GC side, coming from the free to play and a new player to the game. So check those out if you haven't already done it. Let us know what you thought of the Superfam event. Leave the comments down below. I'm excited to see what they're going to do at the next event, because I know we've got a couple right around the corners with Teen Titans and Batman. So hopefully it's going to be just as good as these, but we'll see. I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't already done it, hit that like, hit the subscribe, all the good stuff. Until next time, y'all take it easy.